Hey folks, welcome to the continuation of the Suramar storyline. We're running with the Good Samaritan quest in particular, embedded in Suramar. We're going to be doing today the Lost Advisor storyline. So if you're not familiar, I actually run through the entire Legion expansion with my Demon Hunter, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it, trying to share as much of this gameplay as possible. Definitely stay tuned. It's pretty awesome to take it all in. I've really enjoyed it quite a bit. So if you've got any feedback or things that I could be doing differently, definitely hook me up for that. I am more than interested in all of that feedback. So sit back, definitely check out my different playlists, and I hope you enjoy the storyline. So let's check it out. The Lost Advisor. You may as well assist me while you are here. I require a potion to be made, one that will set things right. I must conserve my energy until my task is finished, lest I become like these miserable wretches scrambling at the cobblestones. There is coin in it for you, since I will not be needing it soon. The harpies around here cannot resist Cliffthorn. It is what drew them to Tel'anor in the first place. You should find plenty just outside this building. Collect 8 Cliffthorn, that's all good. And then an ancient recipe. Suramar was an intellectual's dream. We studied everything in there, from alchemy and the arts to the very nature of magic itself. How could we be so foolish as to accept them in? Look at me, lost in the clouds again, when there is much work to be done. My work requires some fairly difficult ingredients, Night Elf. Perhaps you'd be able to procure them? I'm going to need some harpy talons crushed into powder. They will be a potent reagent. No problem. Some harpy talons is well within our world of influence. Let's go figure this out though. If you haven't already, definitely take time to prioritize the ability to fly. It's a total difference maker. Alright, harpy talons, harpy talons. Where's this? That's what I need to collect. Not gonna allow me, hey? Oh, there's a harpy talon, that's okay. There's Cliffthorn there, there's 1 of 8. They don't really jump off the screen by any means, so you have to actually keep your eyes a little bit peeled. But there's harpies everywhere, so we'll figure it out. If you're not familiar, I'm actually using my mount right now. It's called the Vial of the Sands. It's from alchemy, actually. That's how you find this. Or find it on the auction house. For us, it was like 70, 80,000, something like that. It wasn't incredibly expensive. But we'll keep rolling with it. And then I'm running with a pretty cool appearance set right now. I'm running with my PvP Havoc gear for the time being, because I think that appearance is actually just great. Okay. Gets us a 7 of 8. Alright. Another Harpy Talon. Gotta clean up these bags. This is gross. I totally anticipated that hitting a different tune. Well, we'll see what we can do here. Alright. And there is our last Harpy Talon. Cool. High drop rate makes life pretty easy. Gonna burn this dude and bounce. Yo, where did this dude go? Alright, an ancient recipe. Let's go find him. Turn this in. Oh, this is pretty sharp up here. Spirit font. We'll get to that. Alright, Thadra's Feather Song. Look at the city, Night Elf. It is beautiful and it is tragic. We were cowards to hide beneath that shield. Azeroth was in our care, and we chose to abandon her. We failed our sacred duty to protect the world, and our shame is too great. The Lost Advisor. Thedra seems lost in thought as he gazes towards the city of Suramar. Thedra stirs from his thoughts as you approach. These will be sufficient, Night Elf. Cliffthorn is a deadly poison and will be perfect for my needs. Why didn't you tell me that when I was collecting it? Do you have what I require, Night Elf? We don't have much time to spare. That should be plenty. Talon Dust loses its potency fairly quickly, so we must make haste. Right. Let's load that up while we're here. Bad intentions. Suramar is lost. Our leaders struck a dark bargain. Accepting the Legion as our allies, we were meant to be heroes, guardians. The people resting here, we are not like them anymore. I cannot live with them. But cut off from the Nightwell, we wither and devolve into mindless existence. An existence without release or dignity, as you can see even here. I rejected both of these options and found myself here. I will find a third way. Speak with Thadra's. There is another way, Thedrus. We have a refuge not far from here. Thalrissa is there. Thalrissa escaped? She always was one of the more rational ones. I'm glad that she did not stay and join the Grand Magistrix in her road to damnation. Still, it is hopeless. Our allies are few and scattered, and our enemy has gained a powerful one. We cannot possibly stop their combined forces. Come now, there is much to be done if you would earn my coin. Very well. Honeyed words from a stranger, while comforting, they do not shake my resolve. Come, at this rate, I will wither before we are through. I used to visit here before the barrier was raised. While the ruling council and the grand magistrates argued and politicked, I watched the caretakers perform their rituals and venerate the dead. I would honor the spirits here one last time. I am headed to the tombs. If some of the sacred oils, burial shrouds, or incense survive the ages, then bring them to me. Retrieve burial objects for Thadra's. It's actually pretty awesome. I like that view quite a bit. We'll load that one up and get rolling here. Cool, Thadra's. We're going to head over to the ruins or caves. I don't see a cave entrance down there. So help me understand this. Oh, we're considering this ruins and caves? Or he's headed for the caves, and we're heading for the ruins. That's probably what he meant. Flask of sacred oil. How about that? Up we go again. Alright. Whoop, we're going to get prompted for another quest. While we're on our adventures. What is that? Fragments of Memory. The beautiful elven burial urns is shattered carelessly on the ground. It was clearly handled roughly, but not scratched by the talon of the harpies. You find a tall shards leading towards a cave. Those responsible are certainly within. Thadra's will be interested in the relics and their safe return. Yeah, we'll find some mementos. That sounds reasonable. Stun that dude. Bundle of preserved incense? Sure. Yep, and there's the cave. I really like the speed benefit, even for running extra quests like this. This is a lot of fun. Alright, cool. Where are we heading to? We're gonna dip up. See what we can find here. That's one memento. What, that's 3 mementos? Those other 2 can show up in the mail somewhere. Going up and above. No, that's Fell Slate. These dudes trying to hit me with a stun. It gets me to 15 pretty quick, but... Gravulg. Alright, we got a dude here. Oh, this is an interesting little journey. Where we're headed here. Oh, I expected a few more mementos than that. Alright, let's figure this out. Alright. Let's figure out what it is we're trying to actually do here. So there's my entrance. Great. Super great even. Alright, take the path inside the cave. Check. Come across 4 stepping stones. Do not follow them, go straight. And there's our crate right there. Alright. Just go straight demon. Should clean this dude out. Alright, there's our chest of shrouds. Haste increased by 25. Leech increased by 100. Hard to beat. Do I not have on any leech gear otherwise? I guess I don't. Gross. Used to have so much. Alright, here we go. Gotta figure out something to spend all these mana crystals on. Okay, Thadris. Here's the tools of the trade. Did you find anything? Yes, here's everything you asked. Truly a testament to our preservation techniques. I had lost hope that anything would have survived looting and the sands of time. Our ancestors will be pleased with this. Sure. Sure. Fragments of memory. What do you have there? 15 mementos. These relics are tokens and mementos of the former lives of those interred here. They like to be remembered, and these offerings help them in their eternal peace. The spirits of the fallen will be at rest now. You have my gratitude. Cool. We'll take the AP. The last chapter. The next step of my journey requires a tomb, but I find that I am still unable to idly sit by as the place continues to fall into despair. I will tidy up the memorials while you go fetch me the tomb. It is called the Encyclopedia Botanica, and you can find it in the library near the main plaza. Then paying respects, all I see is despair. Look, Night Elf, the grounds are overwhelmed with these spirits of those interned here. Something has made them angry, and they are lashing out. I can feel their pain. I will go look for remaining relics, and there is a tomb I must see. It is too late for these unfortunate souls. Please defeat any you find and return them to the rest they deserve. Alright, I can clean that up pretty quick. Let's go get that encyclopedia. We'll pick up this enchanted burial urn, increase the amount of ancient mana that we can carry. That's kind of useful. And what else is kicking around here? 50 more ancient mana. Not going to sell the farm for that. Disturb Spectre. Some dude. Nothing personal there, my fellow Night Elf. You look like a Night Elf, but probably just a regular elf back in the day. Find me this encyclopedia. Where is it hiding? We'll go take a peek in here and see what's going down. Trespasser. There's the book. Couple ghouls down. There we go. That's the encyclopedia we want. Alright. This withered is dead. There we go. It's all cleaned up pretty quick. Alright, the last chapter. Do you have the tomb, Night Elf? Yes. Humph, I suppose if you're assisting me with my task, I should learn your name. Thandris reaches into his book and pulls out an unfamiliar dried plant. Thank you for fetching me another one of the ingredients. Your assistance is welcome, Jamin. It pains me to see them suffering. In time they will return, but for now, they will be at peace. I cannot call Suramar my home any more, and I refuse to become a withered abomination. There is no place for me anymore, don't you understand? We only need one last ingredient to complete the elixir. Will you help me? You will help me, won't you? Speak to Thandris at the upper landing of Tel'anor. We have a long way to stave off the hunger, long enough to find a cure. Let us help. Do not be afraid, for I am not. I will soon be reunited with my lady love. These heroes that surround you were men and women, just like me. They too had their own loves and vices, and they understood the meaning of sacrifice. Let this be mine. Thandris sighs. Perhaps you are right, Jamin. I have been so tired and weary with the shame of our people. I believe that I had no path of recourse. Truly it would be impossible for me to atone for our actions. I am no hero, despite what you may think. I am simply an old man who has seen too much for one lifetime. What will you do now? Your arguments are not without merit, Jamin, but I remain steadfast. The potion is complete. Soon our journey will be over. There is one last thing I would have you do for me. Then you shall have your reward. My wife's bow was kept here, but I have not been able to find it after searching everywhere. There is potent magic in it. I fear one of the restless spirits may have taken it, but it would take a powerful force to pick up an item such as this. Be careful. Yeah. At least I'm not traveling that far. What happened? What have you done to me? Latara. My mind is cleared. I will sleep now. Give Thandris my love. I guess they turned you into some kind of demon lady. What was that? I heard a familiar voice. It couldn't be. You saw Latara? What happened? I see. I am so sorry I failed you, my love. I must confess I was not entirely honest with you. I meant to drink the potion and join my wife, and even she was taken from her rest. I cannot fail her again. I must live and do what I can to stop this coming storm to be worthy of joining her. Come, young one, let us take care of the harpy matriarch and restore Tel'anor to its former glory. We cannot let this poison go to waste, eh? Slay the Cliff Clutch matriarch. Get 2 billion AP. Sounds lovely. Let's go knock this one down. Alright. Well, it's not up. Looks like we gotta go down. Cliff Clark Matriarch. Oh yeah. I kind of look like a female demon right now, which is fine, but my character's not female. So what's going on here, Blizz? Looking pretty racked up. Alright, that's definitely a male character. Weird. We just phased into any demon? Alright, Thandris. Thank you, Jamin. You have given me clarity of purpose and reason to live again. Together we will save Suramar and atone for the sins of my people. And that is tidying Tel'anor. Thank you for giving me newfound purpose. I will meet you at Shalaran. I think I will be needing a source of magic after all. Alright, folks, that is the 11th chapter that we've completed, tidying Tel'anor, all tied to that Good Samaritan overall storyline. Check out the Good Samaritan storyline to see, our playlist, to see how the whole lore story pulls together, and then also check out the Nightfallen and Insurrection playlist. That's all tied to completing the 5th zone here in the Broken Isles. It's a lot of fun. Alright, thanks again. Hit that subscribe button, it helps me out a ton. All right, folks. See you soon. Later.